Welcome back from the weekend, everybody. This is Talk Wrestling HD on NoDQ.com and, of course, YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in last Friday for our comeback, talking about TNA. Hope you guys enjoyed Genesis last night. If you didn't, not surprised. But let's talk about WWE, and let's talk about, since it's Monday, let's talk about last week's Raw heading into tonight's Raw. Raw was monumental last week. Raw, I got a lot of comments on Raw during the show saying it was one of the best Raws in recent memory as far as a general Raw, not the old school Raw that we had a few months ago, or whatever it was, 2 months ago. I forget what it was. It was a while ago. We had, the show opened with Morrison and Miz and the Falls Count Anywhere for the title, and I liked the show. I liked the whole match. I liked that Miz escaped again with the championship. That was just great booking. Having Miz, be a dominant champion, but still escape with his championship by the skin of his teeth or the skin of his ass, whatever you want to call it. Great stuff. A lot of people talk to me about John Morrison and the fact that his babyface run just isn't feeling right. I don't know how to phrase it. His promos are his attitude is It's just kind of bland. It's kind of boring. He's standing up to bullies like Sheamus. He's doing that kind of thing. Personally, a heel turn, you guys have said, would benefit him, and I don't know if I agree with that just yet. I think that Morrison as a babyface, given time, can produce. No doubt about that, he's a better heel. But, Morrison and Miz were great together. That was the best tag team of the year in 2008 or whatever it was they were together. But if Miz is going to be on the heel side, which he is, because he's awesome, you got to go with Morrison being on the other side of the fence. You can't have both of them on the same side because they're going to team up if they're on the same side. And Miz has a great ally in A-Rai, Alex Riley. He's got a great ally as it is. He doesn't need another guy. Morrison, I think, given a little bit more time, and you guys are going to say, well, he's given plenty of time as a babyface. Why do you want to give him more time? I just do. That's just me. It looks like Wade Barrett and Nexus are done. It looks like the feud is done. It looks like the whole thing is done. I will talk about SmackDown for just 1 second because we saw Wade Barrett on SmackDown Friday night. He interfered in the number one contenders match and attacked the Big Show. So it looks like Wade Barrett and Nexus are done for sure, and Wade Barrett's going to just jump to SmackDown. So we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. John Cena's hurt. We didn't talk about that last show. I meant to, but it was a TNA show. So Cena's out indefinitely with that hip injury. That's very bad for WWE because Cena had finally broken away from Nexus, had finally started getting momentum back. He was going to go in the feud with Nexus, now led by CM Punk, obviously. And now he's hurt. So that whole thing is up in the air. Granted, Punk can carry the feud with great promos and, rag on Cena and just, rip him apart verbally. But without Cena there to defend himself, without Cena there to do something, the feud is going to suffer. WWE, Raw will suffer. I don't know how long it's going to last. And, who's to say what's going to happen going into the Rumble and even into WrestleMania with Cena being injured yet again. Hopefully he comes back soon. The whole WWE Championship situation, I love it. I'm sorry. I know you guys hate me for loving Miz, but he's awesome. He's the best thing that has happened to that championship in a long time. Like I said a few shows ago, he's the first guy out of that little inner circle to be the champion, and he's just carrying it well. He's beat Lawler. Lawler's beat him. He's beat Morrison. He beat Orton at TLC. He now has to face Orton at the Rumble. Although they might throw Morrison in there as a triple threat. That's what I'm hearing. But we'll see what happens tonight on Raw. And the one thing I don't understand about Miz right now is A-Rai's briefcase. I get that it was the Money in the Bank briefcase for a while because Miz cashed it in, but now he's just carrying like a silver like Halliburton like the Horseman used to carry when McMichael. Remember when McMichael was with the Horseman? You guys are too young for that, I'm sure. Aaron remembers that, briefly. I don't know if A-Rod having a briefcase makes a whole lot of sense, but if it's going to be used as a foreign object, whatever. I'm not sure where that's going to go. Anyway, I'm rambling as usual. So, that's all for this time. What do you guys think of Raw? Let me know what you think. Next show, we're going to get to SmackDown. I know I've kind of put off SmackDown. It's been Friday, and now it's Monday. But Wednesday, next show, we're going to talk about SmackDown. So tune in then.